Now, bet you didn't expect to see me in person. Um, Not doomering so much. We got to have a chat about what's going on with YouTube right now, because it's random. It's not hitting everyone the same, and I didn't realize how much it was going to hit me until probably a month ago. So tell me if I've got the right mic settings and everything. It should be coming through this mic, not that mic. Now, to start off with, I'm not ending my channel yet. I won't be ending it specifically, like I won't be destroying it, it won't be stopping, even no matter what happens, it won't be stopping. But I wanted to have a chat to you because YouTube is absolutely murdering not just myself, but quite a few other creators. So, for example, if you are seeing this, I'm actually amazed because no one is seeing my videos. So to give you an idea, I have 103,000 subscribers. 103,000. That's a lot of people. Like, that's a lot of people. Now, of that, when I put out a video in the last month of multiple topics, Russian Navy, like most of you probably don't even know I put a Russian Navy video out again. Around 20 to 50 people are getting notified that it goes out, and nobody is actually seeing the video itself because no new viewers are coming in. Barely any new people are coming in. To top that all off, I tried to put out a video on the Coast Guard last night, and I really enjoyed making it. And it got taken out within 3 hours last night after I went to sleep by false copyright claim on a piece of footage that someone had taken themselves to give to me, and also music that was on the YouTube Music Studio, which YouTube gives to us as creators. So I'm going to put it out again tonight at about 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to try and re-premiere it to try and get it in the algorithm, because again, I checked it this morning. Of 103,000 people, 50,000 of those in America, 52 people got the notification. Literally 52. And I know we can see how many you've turned notifications on. So 33,000 people have rung the bell to turn notifications on or thereabouts. And you mean to tell me 52 people saw it? I'm from Norfolk with a fun speech impediment. As you can see, this is clearly the flag of Norfolk. Ignore that. That's not there. So yeah, 52. That's something. Now, what does that mean for content creation on YouTube? Well, that stings. Like, that hurts. Like, I've lost 60% of my income in the last month. They've just turned it off for no reason. Now, there are a few things you can do to check that. Now, there is the restricted mode thing, which YouTube claims has been a feature for 10 years. Yeah, sure it has, darling. It's been a feature for 10 years, but when you change the AI behind it, it's completely different. If you saw my post the other day, congrats, you don't have restricted mode on. Because if you turn restricted mode on, you can't actually see the post I made about restricted mode, because of course you can't. You'd think that, okay, this is attacking people for swearing a lot. But half the videos that have been taken out of mine aren't videos where I've been swearing. They've been videos where I've just spoken about a topic that is... it's not even a controversial topic. Like, my USS Liberty video didn't get taken out, but for some reason my video on Russian propaganda did. Basically, every single video of mine that earns me passive income has been hidden by restricted mode. And they don't tell you a video is hidden by restricted mode. You actually have to go and look for it. Now, it's not just politics though, BJ. See, the thing is, I've had videos from ancient history about Roman chickens get picked up in that mode. Like, it's absolutely mental. There is no consistency. There is no explanation. They pretend it doesn't exist. If you go onto YouTube, if you go onto Twitter, and I fucking hate Twitter, but if you go onto Twitter and you look at the YouTube creators' tweets, they're sitting there gaslighting everyone, saying how much people matter. And how much people matter. Why are you getting an ad break in a live stream? Who knows? I turned ads off, but fuck me, I guess. That's just what YouTube's doing. I've asked them, and they've turned around and said, you need to make content that appeals to your audience. So I did. I did the content that appeals to my audience. Okay, so backstory. We all know that my video started with the Russian Navy. That's just matter of fact. It is. Like, fucking... There's a reason I sell... shit like this. Like, I have prints about the Russian Navy. Hell, my mouse pad is the fucking Kamchatka, which is this one. Like, I have these things. I'm aware that my channel grew because of the Russian Navy. Because you know what? It's fucking hilarious. There's a reason I'm writing a book about the Russian Navy at the moment. It's called The World's Worst Navy. I hope to have it out eventually. Now, the thing is, on that, I naturally want to move away from the Russian Navy because that's not my passion. My passion is the Age of Sail, hence the reason I've started a new channel with Rex's Hangar about the Age of Sail. We did it together. My passion's also genocide studies, which is why I've gone so in depth with my video on the Holocaust and my video on the Holodomor. Like those are two videos that, in my opinion, they're the best things I've ever made, and they are things that mean a lot to me. And I make those videos and I put them on Patreon because I know that it's an important topic. And I rely on the other stuff, the stuff that people find funny, to pay for that. So I operate at a loss to share the top stories I want to share. And I understand that, you know, a video on the Holocaust is not going to get as many views as a video of me going, haha, Russian bullshit bad. But the matter of the fact is, when they take away all of that background views, all those views, you completely screw out the creator because now you can't do anything. Like, the fact I have covered genocide at all, to me now is a thing that's making me sort of wonder, hang on, should I have never done this in the first place? Because I'm now screwed. Yes, I'm playing with a cricket ball. I like to fiddle with things. Shoot me. So, yeah, there's that to keep in mind. Now, going forward, I basically have three choices here, and this is not just me. This is going to be a lot of other people as well. I can take on shitty sponsors, which is not something I want to do, because I just re-uploaded a video because I took on a phone game sponsor, which I felt sick to the stomach for doing, and I hated doing for a year. So I don't want to do that. I could take money from the snail, like they keep offering, but I don't want to do that because I want to sleep at night and not make myself sick. So that leaves two other options. One, do I go back to finance, which I don't want to do? Or, and this is the option I think YouTube wants, do I just push out a new video every second day and it's basically slop? Because I don't want to do slop. I really don't want to do slop. Like, I don't want to be Simon Whistler. I don't want to sit here and upload a video every second day going, the biggest battleship ever made, and then it's just the Bismarck 20 times in a row. I don't want to do that because it's bullshit. I didn't study modern history for years at an academic level to make it work. I'm not a finance bro, Harry. I was someone who worked in finance who actively wanted to strangle half of his colleagues. But yeah, see, I'm not taking the snail money and I'm not doing slop either. That's the thing. Like, I want to show you guys something. So just bear with me a second. I'm going to have to bring it up on my phone because, well, I didn't think this through. So, like, this is something. There has been a topic that I have wanted to cover for literal years, like 2 or 3 years. And it's been bugging me crazy. I didn't work for the tax department. Like, I used to work in retirement planning for oldies. Yes, I do love cricket. But that's a whole other thing. How am I going to fund my cricket shirt addiction? Seriously. No, I didn't actually graduate in finance. I got the job after being terrible at math, which is hilarious. I just did it. Come on, hurry up and download the PNG. So, for example, the topic I want to do more than anything right now is this. I want to do, there we go, an origin story on the history of Belarus. Because I find it fucking fascinating, because it involves vampires and, like, the second coming of Jesus and the cousin of Jesus and stuff. It's amazing. It's very entertaining. But I can't do it. Because you won't see it. Because right now, YouTube is not recommending my videos. You won't see it. You simply will not see it. I want to do a video about Belarus, but you will not see it. Because you mean to tell me, of the 100,000 people, particularly, in fact, there's a lot of you Yanks out there, that none of you saw the notification, which you didn't get, and YouTube tries to tell me that you do get, and it lies to me that you do get, about the US Coast Guard, and only 52 of you clicked. Because I know that's not true, because I know if I make shit content, you'll tell me. Because I have that kind of community where if I fuck up, you'll tell me. You'll tell me religiously until I stop fucking up. That's the wild bit. You'll tell me. So YouTube tells me on one hand, you're making content no one wants to watch, but the comments and my community are saying, this is fucking great. It's unknown stories. So, yeah, pick one, YouTube. There's no recommendation here. And also, if you go onto YouTube's homepage now and you go into the section, like you click on home, you won't see half the channels you'll subscribe to. You will only see recommended slop channels to you. And it's wild. I go on there and I'm getting recommended, I think it's drama tea content from the nail industry right now. Yeah, my wife loves that stuff, and, we'll watch that in the car when we're chowing down at McDonald's, but, most of my feed should be Formula 1 highlights, cricket highlights, and history. Because that's all I watch on YouTube. I watch Formula 1, I watch cricket, and I watch history. So why am I getting beauty stuff? And yes, this is a water bottle, and it's amazing, so give me 1 second. Ugh. Exactly, your golf recommendations. Armoured and Artillery Museum in Cairns. It's great. But the wild bit is, it's not just views. See, views themselves aren't the worst part. See, the worst part is, as well, you just stop existing in the algorithm when they do this. And this is the crazy bit, is they don't actually... It seems to be random which channels they're doing this to at the moment, because there's channels with millions of subscribers that are getting it worse. Hell, Friendly Geordies is getting this. So, that tells you something. So, for example, I, on average, gain about 1,700 to 2,500 subscribers a month. And I have for years, since I started, basically. That's been my average. I'm now getting 2 a week. Maybe 2 subscribers a week. It's actually mental how little it is. I got 5 last week. I got 2 the week before. I lost 12 the week before that. It's mental. There's no logic to it. And again, if I was making shit, I get it. If it was my own mistake, I get it. If I was making crap, I get it. But the thing is, you would tell me. Because this community here that we've built, I refuse to believe you would not tell me if I was making bad shit. You'd be all over my comments telling me that this is crap. Hell, I get a cold and my voice sounds off, and I get about 50 comments saying, what's wrong with the audio? Never mind the fact I've just gotten my voice back. But, do you see what I mean? I get told these things. You guys tell me. And someone asked what my Formula 1 team is. I don't really have a team. I just like Oscar Piastri a lot because he's fantastic. And I feel bad for Charles Leclerc. So that kind of gives you an idea. I do also like the funny man in the Red Bull because he's great. But that's a whole other thing. This is a great example. I went to the Tank Museum. I am not handsome. I'm an overweight dad who's almost 30. I went to the Tank Museum, right? Up in Cairns. And I know you fuckers love tanks. I know you all love tanks because I've seen it. You guys froth over tanks. Most of you. And I'm putting out content about tanks, and I'm wanting to put stuff about tanks. And no one sees it. And I'm sitting there going, hang on, this isn't natural. This is not natural. I'm sitting there putting out photos and videos of tanks and nobody is seeing it. Like, bleh? Like, bleh? How? And the wildest part, so that second channel I've started, because I've started a new channel with Rex's Hangout. I've mentioned it a couple times. Lesser of Two Weevils, because, you know, Aubrey Matrin is amazing. It's gained 5,000 subscribers, almost, in 2 weeks. 2 weeks! 5,000 subs in 2 weeks. And yeah, we both shouted it out a little bit, but most of them are new audience people. 5,000 subs in 2 weeks, while my main channel has gained 10. Yes, I do love the Aubrey Matrin series, but where's the logic? Yeah, no, we are going to edit a bunch of Tank Museum stuff and put it out anyway, but so that leaves me with the point. YouTube's not going to help. It's not going to do anything at all. So, like, yeah, if someone wants to throw the Lesser of Two Weevils link in the chat, that'd be great, thanks. Like, I want to do a video. So right now, my big project that I want to do is about this. I want to do a video about the Sentinel. Because, I mean, I've been all over one. I've stuck my head in one now. I've actually bled all over one now, but that's a whole other story. There's a hole in my leg from a Churchill that bled all over a Sentinel tank. I want to make a video on this. But you won't see it. Because YouTube won't recommend it. Because reasons. Like, reasons. So yeah, that gives me the point. Do I continue with YouTube? Do I keep trying? Or do I just make videos that I want to make and, you know, if you see it, you see it. And go and get a real job, I guess. Because at the end of the day, 1,000 views in 12 hours is not enough. And before my Coast Guard video went down, 3,000 views. 3,000 views in 12 hours. Sorry, 8 hours. 8 hours it was about. 3,000. Like, that's not normal. If I was doing a video called, for example, where's a niche topic I've got here on my shelf? Here you go. If I was doing a biography of this man, Thomas Blamey, if I was doing a biography video of him, I'd get it. 3,000 views in, like, that many hours? I get it. He's not very popular. But the US Coast Guard? When half my audience is American? Excuse me? Like, in what world does that make sense? And again, if it was a shit video, you would have told me. You would have told me. But, yeah, no, it got taken down because of fake copyright claims, which is a whole other thing. Like, constantly. We get fake copyright claims all the time. And it's always a company from usually from India that's based in Kolkata or something like that. And, yeah, it's just, like, you deny it, but they can hold your income for 30 days. So, you know, fuck you, I guess. Like, I'm going to put the Coast Guard video back out. I've gone through and I've edited the 10 seconds of it that was footage and audio that was copyright free and get rid of it. And it'll be out probably in 12 hours or so when I go through and edit it. But yeah, no, I just wanted to explain what is going on. Now, it's not just me. Like, it's killing me a lot. Like, what has happened. But there are channels out there that have lost 95, thank you, Gentrades, 95 to 98% of their views. And views equals money, obviously. 95 to 98%. I won't say who they are because they're really depressed right now trying to figure out what they're going to do. I keep playlists of everything, and I'm probably going to do big compilation videos. Sorry, you probably heard that. I'm fiddling around with my pig cricket ball. Like, I'm going to still put it out. I'm going to just deal with it. But as it currently stands, oh, thank you, Whiskey Cardinal Wes. As it currently stands, my channel will survive, just, unless they fuck it again, but it's a just. But, the issue is, if they screw it again, and they make it worse, and they don't make this better, there's not really a point in continuing, because what's the point of making something if none of you see it? Because that's the point about that's the point about content. Like, I make shit because I think you enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy it. So yeah. The long-established channels are getting completely screwed too. Like, it's not just the history space, mind you, although we get fucked every time YouTube does something, because YouTube lumps us in with politics and it just decides, fuck you, because YouTube. But it's not just history, it's also gaming channels. A Warhammer lore channel that I know has lost 80% of its of its views in the last month. Yeah, like you can actually see it if you go over to my last month. Yes, history is politics. Yes, but if you go over my last month of uploads, so I'll go through here with you. So I re-uploaded my video about the Krasny cars, and that was purely down to the fact that I took on a mobile sponsor in my first 6 months of YouTube, and I hated myself for it. But I re-uploaded it, got 20,000 views. I uploaded a video about the Finnish meth soldier, 20,000 views. The Polish Bear Wojciech, 20,000 views. And I put out a Russian Navy video. My biggest performing videos ever. None of them have ever gone under 50,000 views. And it got 40. And the wildest part is, I know it's not because you didn't like it. It's because nobody got it recommended. Because the new recommendations for the people who's showing up in their feed was basically zip. That's the wild part. And like I said, if I was making crap, you would tell me. Because you do. Because I made a crap video once, you told me I'd made a crap video once, and yeah, you were right. I was sick as a dog when I made it, and it sounds in my voice, so I fixed it. I did try making it a Russian Navy sex thing, but no. I'm not... God. Vin, honestly, it's not the worst idea. And how do I know this isn't a one-off? Because it's been going on for a month. And it started at the same time it started for everyone else. Yeah, see? It's completely mental. Like... And it's random. Like, it hasn't hit Rex's channel yet. Touch wood. I hope it doesn't affect him. He makes really good stuff, and I really hope it doesn't affect him. I don't think it's hit Anamaki very hard. And I don't think it's hit a couple of others very hard. But I know some others who it's hit incredibly hard. And no, a social media temper tantrum won't do anything, because if you look at YouTube's Twitter, everyone is adding them. But in saying that, if you have Twitter, by all means, please at YouTube and tell it to fix its fucking problem, because it's mental. Because like I said, this channel will probably just survive. Just. Maybe. Whether or not I decide to, call it quits and go back and just turn this into a bit of a passion project and hobby like it used to be, I don't know yet. I haven't made that decision yet. Jesus. Wait, let me just math that. What is that? Let me just math that, because I don't understand South Korean currency. Thank you. Thank you, sorry. No, I agree. That's why we pay YouTube money. But yeah, I'm not good at currency conversion. I'm not. I can do basic stuff. Like, I can do hryvnia, I can do rubles, I can do US dollars, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so you didn't get the notification either. Um, but yeah, so the thing is, I thought it was the age verification thing too, but only 20% of my base was between the age 16 and I think it was 16 and 25 thing, or 16 to 20. So a 20% reduction of views, I could understand that, but I don't know how Hard Thresh is doing. I haven't actually spoken to him. He's been busy, but yeah. So like, I have videos I really wanted to do this month. Like, I'm doing a video that's going to come out on the day of the AFL Grand Final, which is going to be about the Phrase Up Deck Azalea and its history, and that's something I really want to do. A bit of a passion project. I've accepted that's not going to get many views, but yeah, there's been more drones in Poland. I'm not shocked. No one will do anything. Yeah. But yeah, that's what's going on. So if you want to actually support, if you want to support creators and not just me, like I've got enough to just survive. Like that's the thing. I will just get through this, and that's the scary part. But the people who are gonna fail and the people who are going to lose everything are the people who have around 50,000 or less subscribers. If YouTube just decides to turn on them one day, which like it has on me and a lot of others, if it just decides now you're part of this too, those channels and those creators are going to die. And there's nothing they can do to get back in the algorithm for it. So for the love of God, please do check them. If you like certain creators who are in that lower category space, please check them because they are going to lose everything. I'm lucky in the sense that I have a family behind me and that I do have support. If things do go to complete shit, I have support. But some of these people don't. This is all they have because, well, fucking the economy's been shit. Especially in the States. Ooh, I broke my mic for a second. The economy's shit, especially in the States. Like, I get it. I completely get it. Like, why some of these creators only have jobs in YouTube, and it's because they can't get one anywhere else because even though the Mango in the White House keeps saying that there is more jobs and more jobs, long-term employment is actively going down. And it's a genuine problem. And yeah, no, thankfully I do have skill sets that do translate outside of YouTube as well. Like my background in finance, my degree in arts. Like I do actually have tangible skills in the outside world of YouTube. So like I can make things work there. But the reason I chose to do YouTube is so I could spend more time with my children. So, fuck me, I guess. But still, like, it's a genuine problem. So yeah, that's what's going on. Go through, check. Please make sure restricted mode's not on. And if you ever wonder why there's nothing on YouTube to watch, perhaps stop going to the homepage. Go into your subscriptions. Because if you go into your subscriptions, you'll actually see the people you're subscribed to. But like, there was a lot of stuff I wanted to do this year. There was a lot. This month was meant to be a month where I stopped making videos that were short form, and I focused on making one really big video a month, one shorter video at the end of the month, and in the middle of the month, my intention was to upload to the Lesser of Two Weevils. Granted, I've been using Weevils as a coping mechanism for the last month to get over the fact that everything's gone to shit, so I've made like a year's worth of content for that channel in the space of like a month, which is somewhat scary. But, everything from convict transportation to shipwrecks. Like this year, for example, I wanted to do things like I wanted to start model making and talk about history while I built models. That would have been fun. That would have been really fun. Because I was going to turn this little Panther tank into a Polish tank that they'd captured during the Warsaw Uprising, and I wanted to talk about history while I built stuff. Not just that too, like frigates and stuff. I wanted to do that, and I started the year by doing that with the Kuznetsov, and that was something I wanted to do. But I can't, because if you do anything different now, then it's fuck you. It's completely fuck you. And yeah, no, Lodge is right. The F1 content I do get on my homepage is mostly AI-generated slop. Which is wild because this update to YouTube was meant to stop slop. But on the topic of why YouTube is killing everyone with restricted ban, it's because they are having to shut down YouTube Kids because YouTube Kids doesn't make them any money, so they don't want to have to keep it up. And rather than actually do something good, rather than actually put effort into it, they've just made a shitty AI do it. So yeah. And the AI is just killing people. Thank you, Seaborder. Yeah, your homepage is super uninteresting. It's right. You just lose it. So yeah, that's why it's doing that. It's a way for YouTube to just save money, and like you'd say that this is costing them money, and they're going to go through and they're going to change it. But if you look at what YouTube is doing lately, it's signed deals with groups like the NFL. It's signed groups with other people as well to sort of pick up TV such like channels and such. And because of that, YouTube is actually going to keep making money and more money while actively shooting creators in the foot because it's got these corporate deals. And it's going to just push content like CoComelon constantly because it can make money off children who do watch that while pretending they give a shit about the children who are constantly, they are saying these new laws for AI, for age verification are to protect them. It's not. It's a way that they can monetize YouTube Kids content because they can't monetize YouTube Kids properly. So that's what's going on. And things like Nebula are not really an option because it's a paid subscription service. And 100,000 views is a lot, but it's not big enough. So yeah, that's the fun bit. Oh, the gross content. Yeah, the thing is, the gross content that's directed at kids still comes out too. Like the fucking. I challenge you all. Go on YouTube Kids today. Spend 10 minutes just clicking through videos. Click through like 50 videos and see how disturbing some of the content gets. Like, it's mental. It's absolutely mental what they feed to kids. Yet they sit here saying they're here to defend children, which, you know, bullshit. So yeah, the weird Spider-Man Elsa stuff. Yeah, the Spider-Man Elsa. Jesus, that was weird. And there's also horror videos that they push on YouTube Kids too. Like, it's just screwed. And yet they're here to protect the kids. And the way you protect kids and young teenagers is by banning history channels that talk about the Holocaust. Yeah. That's great. Oh, they probably do get a tax deduction too, so you know. Yeah. Just reading. Thank you, Homeless Monkey. Like, I'll be honest, this morning I woke up and I very nearly just went, yeah, I'm done. I don't want to upload to YouTube anymore. Very nearly did. When I saw what happened to my Coast Guard video, I came so close to throwing in the towel. I still will upload it because at the end of the day, I adore educating. Or what have I done? What have I done to my audio? Let me just turn that down a bit. Like, I still love educating. I do. Genuinely, it's one of my favorite things to do. Wait, did I just... No, I didn't accidentally swap to that. But yeah, as it stands, if this doesn't change, then I'm probably going to have to stop uploading as much and go and, I suppose, find a real job. Because although it's enough to live on, it's not enough to be consistent with. And the thing is, I will survive. I can keep doing this. I can push out the content that I want. But I will not sacrifice research. I will not sacrifice the things I care about in order to stop, in order to satisfy an algorithm. Like, here's another thing I really wanted to do. And thank you, Neil-O-Matic. Like, here's another thing I really wanted to do. Oh, it's a check. Oh, that's the silly, like, $10 check I got back. What is this? Oh, don't worry. I'm just getting distracted by decals I have on my desk. Like, this is a video I really wanted to do here about the Tiger Man of Vietnam. I actually even mentioned it. And I'll read you the back of it. It's about Captain Barry Peterson, who was sent to Vietnam in 1963 under the command of the CIA to lead guerrilla squads of Montagnard tribesmen against the Viet Cong in the highlands. How fun does that sound? It's completely mental. I'm 20... How old am I? Born in 98. There you go. That tells you I was born in 1998. I just shaved, so I'm, yeah. Um, yeah, I want to do this, but I can't. I am undiagnosed, so, if I do have ADHD, which I probably do, it would explain, getting distracted by all the many things on my desk. I've been fiddling with a Lego thing for ages, and I've been playing with a cricket ball this whole time. Well, see, I have thought about doing an Armour stream, but yeah, no, that's the thing. And yeah, also YouTube does do that with the algorithm. If you change what you talk about, YouTube does suffer it, which is why I said before, I am happy to take the hit when it's, thank you, DeWolfman, I will spend it on beer or some kind of whiskey. Although I'm kind of full of whiskey at the moment. You know what? I'll go and have another succulent Chinese meal at the Lucky Prawn restaurant. We'll do that. I've done a face reveal many times before. People know what I look like. You want that story? See, yeah, I probably should get checked, but you know what? Fuck it, I ball. I really want to do that story. I do want to do that story. But at the same time, it's about the Vietnam War. And if I do a story about the Vietnam War, YouTube's going to put it behind restricted mode, and you will not see it. You will absolutely not see it. Jesus Christ, Jack, thank you so much. So I do want to go out, and I do want to make these videos for you. That does mean a lot. Thank you. And the support I'm getting here is wild. It's actually, yeah, I can't believe it. And that just shows me I'm not making shit. You're just not seeing it because YouTube. And yeah, that's yeah, I don't really know what more to add to that. I'm just very shocked right now looking at the chat that Jack, Jesus Christ. So Alex, to TLDR it, so I'll TLDR it now. What has occurred is that YouTube has gone out of its way to introduce a new AI to replace basically YouTube Kids, not and through doing that, they have hidden any content they deem damaging, but it's what the AI deems damaging. So with the AI doing it, then you don't really get a choice anymore. What you see and what you don't see, because the restricted mode will vary depending on what device you're on. So on my phone, for example, restricted is off. But I checked the iPad, which the kids have watched before, and restricted mode was on. I checked it this morning. It changes depending on device, and they don't tell you. They do not tell you. That's the crazy stuff. So, yeah, that's the thing. Jesus, the gift memberships are still going. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm going to put the Coast Guard video back up in about 10 hours or so, 12 hours. I'm going to try it at peak US time. I'm going to stay up till 1 a.m. tonight. I'll go to the gym at 8 o'clock and then beat myself to death staying awake with caffeine. I love how everyone's just diagnosing me with ADHD right now because I'm sitting here fiddling. Thank you, Can Park. But I'll stay up till 1. We'll see how it goes. But I do know that it is stuck behind it. And like I said, it's not just me. This isn't just me going, where, I want more people to view my videos. Be aware this is going to kill small channels. One of my favorite things to do is work with small channels because there are creators out there like Important Naval History who's got about 20,000 to 30,000 subs, and he makes fucking amazing naval content. And thank you for the caffeine money. He makes genuinely amazing content. And I've worked with him before in my second Scrap Iron Flotilla video. He is phenomenal. His research is insane. I've read his notes. I've read his scripts. He does amazing research. But I've been watching his view count in the last month just die because YouTube's just decided that he doesn't get views anymore. Another one is The Shipyard. He has got about, I think it's about 12,000 subs, maybe 20. Um, Again, he's just done, and he makes 3D models of ships and then does like an hour or 2 hour documentary on them. And he did it with the Salamis or Salamis. I don't speak Greek. The Greek battleship battlecruiser thing that they were buying off the Germans in the First World War, but it went to shit and they never got it because the war happened and then they scrapped it after the war. He made a 3D model. He then produced the 3D model into renders and made it move and video it. And then he did an amazing video on it. And it doesn't get recommended. And he's about to drop another one on the Vasily Baikov, a Russian corvette. And I know it's not going to get recommended. And he's worked a year on that 3D model, just poring over photos to get it perfect. So it's not just that. And I mean, even larger channels than that, like Falcon said at the moment he's doing okay. But Falcon makes fucking amazing content too, which I love to be a part of, hence the Get in the Vark Falcon video. And that I did with him. And yeah, it killed him. It could kill him. And I really don't want it to, because he makes some of the best plane content you'll ever see. And it's alright, I love you too, boo. Like, and yeah, like even large channels like Drakinifel are feeling their hit. They're going to take smacks. And that puts us YouTubers in a position where if we want to provide for our families, if we want to make money, to do that, thank you, some idiot. You are not an idiot now. You're a very cool person. What we need to now do is we need to either go, we make slop, which is disgusting and none of us want to do. We take sponsorships that are dodgy, that we don't like and don't feel comfortable with, which I sure as shit don't want to do. I felt crap about doing it with one video, and it stayed on my mind for a year and a half to the point I re-uploaded it the other day because I just felt shit about it. Like, there's a reason my friend Hobambles mocks Wars of War, and that's another channel, Hobambles. He's got about 2,000 subs. I've spooked him before. He's made some amazing videos on niche South African military equipment, and it's fucking amazing. But I worry he's going to get killed too. So, yeah. Can someone link Hobbs's channel in the chat? Because people really need to see it. He makes amazing shit. So, yeah. So Cloudy... Oh, God. See, I've got great ideas here. See, there's so many ideas. And there's so many videos I want to make. Like, I'm working on another video at the moment called Voices from Chernobyl, which is first-hand accounts from people who survived the Chernobyl disaster. Not like Dyatlov, not like those people. I'm talking the everyday person who lived in different apartments in Pripyat. But I'm sitting here going, all right, do I actually put this out? Do I not put this out? Like, is it actually going to work? Is it not? Thank you, John. No, I mean, and like I said, like, I had to clickbait you to get you here because YouTube, it's the end of everything, maybe. I'm not going to end the channel. The channel will continue. It's just that if it does keep going this way, and I do decide to cut my losses and go back into the corporate world, I won't be making regular uploads every week or so. What I will be doing in future is making the videos I want, and you'll get them when I make them. It's probably going to be once a month or once a month and a half, whenever I make them. So instead of, getting videos every 2 to 3 weeks or every week, basically, like I've been trying to do, it would be maybe once a month and a half, you'll get an hour-long video on the Indian partition. Maybe 2 months after that, you might get a 2-hour-long video on the Tiger Man. Thank you again, Seawater. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. And I don't intend to do this. I promised my wife last night I'd give this another 6 months, and I'd try. But yeah, just keep in mind what YouTube is doing to smaller channels, because there's a lot of really small channels out there who are just starting to break through, and they are just getting absolutely slammed, and it's not fair on them at all. I'm not gonna, and like, No, I'm never going to fundraise for myself. No. Okay. Story time. I despise poor me and soppiness, which is why I'm not doing it. And I will do more Soviet City Builder content. I actually intend to do a game review on that. Like, if I do a fundraiser, it'll be for stuff like this. They sent me a really nice postcard. It was really nice of them. They also sent me a flag and a t-shirt, which I wore yesterday. Trekkie, you fucking madman. Join us in the corporate world. Well, if you got any jobs for me, you know I want to move up next to you. So, let me in. I promise not to break anything. What's the worst I could, thank you, what's the worst I could do in your field? Can you imagine the shit I could get away with? Yeah, if I do fundraisers, I'm not doing it for myself. I genuinely, I was suggested about, what did I say, 7 or 8 months ago, because I've been asked to go back to Ukraine a few times, about fundraising for the airfare costs. Because the problem with me going to Ukraine is not the fact I can't afford to go to Ukraine, it's the fact that I live on the east coast of Australia. And there are a few steps here that I have to take when I travel to Europe now, because according to Russian law, I'm technically a terrorist, which, I'm so proud of. It's my call to fame. I'm a terrorist. It's great. According to Russian law. Which is just the funniest thing in the world. I can't believe it. Anyway, I have to fly from Sydney, Melbourne, or Brisbane. They're the 3 major airports that I fly from. So, I either fly from one of these 3 airports, and I either have to go to Hong Kong, Japan, Singapore, Dubai, or the new one is Istanbul. And they're effectively the 3 avenues I can take, but I can't take all of those. So, for example, I can't fly with Chinese Airlines anymore because they all fly over Russia. And if I land in Russia, if I land in Russia with my passport, I'm fucked. I'm absolutely fucked because I'm very publicly have raised funds for weapons for the Ukrainian military. And are we good? Yeah, no, we're good. Because if I land in Russia because any number of reasons, there's a fair chance I get arrested. And I'm not saying they're going to try and land the plane because I'm on it. That's not going to happen. But if an engine fails or there's a medical emergency on board, which is very common. Medical emergencies on planes are way more common than people think. If that happens, that's a genuine fear. That's because I probably keep kicking the mic. Is that all good? We all good? Yeah, we're good. Yep, we're good. All right. So it's not so much the fear of, they're gonna arrest me. I don't think I'm that important. I'm not even remotely that important. But if there's a medical emergency, if there's an engine issue, if there's anything like that, and the plane does land in Russia and my passport gets checked, it's incredibly scary to think what could happen. So that rules out any Chinese airlines, which then makes it much more expensive. So you either have to fly with Qantas, Turkish Airlines, something like that, something big that does not fly over Russia. And Belarus did this recently to people. But under Russian law, I do qualify under the big T word. Let's talk bad about it because that's off straight to the show. Yeah. And it's not because of the videos that I've made here. It's because of the volunteer work I've done in Ukraine and the other stuff I've done. And that's the problem. And if I were to fly, and because I'm so far away from Russia, from Ukraine and from Europe, it will then cost a fortune to fly there. So I had people suggest do a fundraiser stream. And I'm sitting there going, yeah, it would cost me about $3,000 to fly there. Plus, I need a new passport because the woman on the plane next to me last time spilt water all over my passport and tore it. Good job. Thank you so much. It's not my fault you're scared of flying. Now, that was suggested to me, and I thought about it for about 10 seconds. Thank you, Tim, very much. And then I went, no, because if I'm raising $3,000 for myself to go there, what's the point? I could just give that to Richard. I could give that to Richard, and he could spend the $3,000 on an orphanage. He could buy sanitary supplies for one of the orphanage's young women. He could buy Christmas presents. He could buy back to school kits with Horia. Like, that money would be better spent on support. So fundraiser streams for myself is something I won't do and I will never do because there's no point. So yeah, no, I will not be doing fundraiser streams for myself. I will do streams in future. Like, I'll do streams about the Soviet City Builder game because I had a lot of fun playing that. Richard Woodruff, he's a friend of mine in Ukraine. He's in Lviv. He's in a lot of my videos. He's actually part of the reason I got to Chernobyl last time. But yeah, just to give you an idea, that's why. And yeah, no, I have considered going to Ukraine and doing a fundraiser with them in person, and it's something I would like to do. But again, I could raise more here by using the money that would be spent to get me there for them. Because it's not, shunting is counterable. A British bringing that back. Came for the zooms. Did you have Aeroflot? Jesus. That was a while ago. Happy Grad. No, it wasn't Happy Grad. No, it was Misery Grad, remember? Or was Happy Grad on Sea was the other city. No, it was what was it? El Presidente Grad was. Oh, you haven't seen El Presidente Grad. I made an Albonia map and I played it for about 20 hours. And there's multiple cities. There's El Presidente Grad, Oil and Opal, Holiday Grad, New El Presidente Grad. There's all sorts of things. Yeah, and it would feel performative. Going to a war zone for funding would feel very performative. When I went there, I didn't go there to make money. I didn't go there to do that. That Ukraine trip actually cost me money. I did it because I wanted to show you what was going on there. And that's why I did it. That's why I went to Chernobyl. Even though there's a lot I can't talk about what we saw in Chernobyl, that's why I went there. It wasn't to be performative. It was to show you this is what is happening here. This is the reality of what's on the ground. Oh yeah, no, I early started that one too. I went there, yeah, partially to spend money because that economy needs it. But I went there to show you what was going on. There's a reason I felt disgusting doing this, but there's a reason we filmed at the grave sites. It was to show you the cost. And it was to show you what is actually going on. Because what is going on in Ukraine is something I genuinely care about a lot. And at the same time, and this is counterintuitive, and this is something I need to get over with myself, I don't like talking about fundraising that I've done because it makes me feel like I'm sitting here going, look how amazing I am. And I also believe that if you fundraise for something and you do good in the world, you're not doing it for the right reasons if you then try and take credit for it. And I'm fully aware that's something I need to get the fuck over because it ruins fundraising for these causes. Sorry, I just need to drink out of the artillery shell again. Yes. For those that missed it, this is my water bottle. I'm not even kidding. It's great. Thank you, Alex. So yeah, no, I don't. I won't be doing fundraisers for myself. Where can you get one? So this is actually from the. Let me find it. The Australian Armour and Artillery Museum, which is the largest private collection of armoured vehicles in the world, and it's up in Cairns in far north Queensland. Weird place for it, I know. But yeah, I suppose that's the end of my rant. No, I don't know any. I don't know any of the mainstream reporters who are in Kyiv. To be honest, I don't. Let me just see if I can grab you guys a link to the Armour and Artillery Museum. There we go. Come on, load. There you go. This is the museum, by the way, for people who want to know. And yeah, no, thank you again, Alex. So yes, that's the rant. The WNR VODs. Yeah, actually. They're not live yet. I will be probably doing them over on Twitch. So while I've got you there, twitch.tv. Where is my Twitch channel? I don't have the VODs up on Twitch, but I'll probably be doing it on Twitch. Yeah, the Pray Quietly. It's a very Australian thing, actually. Fucking, can you imagine an OnlyFans where I just sit here going, that so-and-so did that. I nearly dropped the C word. Yeah, no, it's very much an Australian thing. It's like religion. Religion and politics in Australia is very much if you are religious or you are political, it's like your private bits. You keep it to yourself and you don't throw it out in public. So it's just something I believe about fundraising, is that if you're sitting there bragging about it, you're not really doing it for the right reason, are you? So yeah, that's just something I probably need to get the fuck over and just go, yeah, fundraise, go to Ukraine, do the fundraisers in Ukraine, do it in person because it'll actually make more money for the people over there and help raise more for them. Travel with the cars who are going to Ukraine. But yeah, no, it's just something I believe in. It's just something I absolutely believe in. That if you brag about doing the right thing, you're not really doing the right thing. If that makes sense at all. Louis, you don't have to do that. Hurry up and save money so you can move here. God. Yeah, I'll start an alternate channel called Mark Belton Productions where I just mock Mark Felton every day. We'll do that, yeah. Title your videos Elsa and Spider-Man. What do you create in YouTube? You're not wrong. Elsa and Spider-Man shows up on YouTube Kids. Elsa and Spider-Man sinks the Ukrainian fleet. Jesus Christ. I have actually considered, and this is a really fun one, I've considered remaking my Kuznetsov video but using YouTube happy language. Like, describing the Kuznetsov off the coast of Ireland when it dumped oil everywhere. Like, I've genuinely considered making that video going, and the big bad Kuznetsov sailed up the Irish coast, dropping black sludge and oil everywhere. The plus-size commissar said to the Kuznetsov, "You've been a very naughty carrier," and sent it back in for refit. Like, I've considered doing that. The beef with Mark Felton is he's a plagiarist and a slop creator. Go look at any of his videos and you'll find it. But yeah, no, I've considered making a funny, like, tongue-in-cheek version of. I've considered making a Kuznetsov video that's basically the Russian Navy Sucks Part 3 YouTube friendly or the Kuznetsov family friendly edition. And just being a giant piss take on what YouTube is being up to. But yeah, what Jack said, AI videos before the AI was a problem. So yeah, that's a. Oh God. Thanks, Dion. Watch out for fucking torpedo boats. No, Link, you are not paying for my plane tickets. Like, I will not let other people pay for this stuff. Like, yeah, no, like, to give you an idea about me, even when I was at university and struggling and living on one meal a day back in the day, I absolutely refused help. Because it's just not what I believe in. I was fine. I could make things work. I kept going. It's just, yeah. Yes, Mark Felton. Mocky Mark Felton. Yeah, see, Kuznetsov, but in Thomas the Tank Engine format. That's what I thought about, yeah. So yeah, that's sort of where things are sitting. I don't really know what else to say now. Like, originally I wanted to really do I wanted to do a video on... What's it bloody called? Words. Someone help me with words. I'm not beating these ADHD allegations, am I? 100,000 subscriber things. Wanted to do that, and also like yeah, the model comp. I've been trying to spruik the model competition, and I can't do that either because I'm not getting views. It's really annoying because we have a model competition going on right now, a group build. Like yeah, I'd love to build ships and planes on street. If I could show you without like revealing how much washing I have to fold, my like model kit stash, you'd be appalled with me. Yeah, exactly. Like, can you imagine, like, just doing a Kuznetsov video? Like, the fat commissar said to the Kuznetsov, "You have been a very naughty aircraft carrier and caused confusion and delay." Um, so yeah, that's something I've considered doing. So if you want to see like Thomas the tank engine or like Thomas the Kuznetsov the aircraft carrier, like, go for it. Tell me, I'll make it. Did Felton make a video about Martin Bormann being alive? What? Oh no, he did not do that. You know, I could do a pop history video where it's like top 10 stupid moments in history, just be an idiot the entire time. That would be funny. Did Felton. Wait, no way Felton called Hitler Jewish. No way. No way. I feel like the Kuznetsov's face would just be like deadpan, like someone in a catatonic state. Uncle Fova's world history. You see, that's another thing. Like, I've been working on a video about Kapyong for God knows how long because I really want to do it. But I can't because no one will watch it. Like, I have another book here, oh, where is it? And I've been saving this to really upset the bread tubers. This is a $300 book that I managed to find a copy of. But what's fun with it is it's not actually a book you read. It includes every little thing the Nazis got given by the Soviet Union that way at the start of the Second War, before the start of the Operation Barbarossa. So I have detailed copies of every little thing. And I'm talking like September to December 1939, they received 2.1 tons of rags, like 10.3 tons of phosphates. Like, I have it all. And you know, maybe I'll make it, but we'll see. I could do a Felton debunking live stream. That would be funny. But yeah. Oh, the Porter gantries, the US one. BreadTube is a commie YouTuber. Think of like the stupid red version of the idiot that is Zoomer historian. This is the Kuznetsov father, which punished him severely by throwing a crane at him. My version of the death of Stalin, that would be funny. I'd love to do a video on the Princess Patricius. Yeah, like, again, these are things I want to do, but at this stage, it's just not possible. Please, for the love of God, send me the video about Hitler being Jewish, because I will leave. If you leave 93, if you're in my Discord, please ping me the video of Felton saying that Hitler was Jewish, and I'll just get one of my mods to remove the immediate timeout that it'll cause. The TLDR is YouTube's fucking small creators, and do not fall for it. Go into your subscriptions and look at them. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the Willie D. Porter. I can make a video on that. Jesus, what the fuck? What if Altist? I just feel bad about him, to be honest. Yeah, while I've got you here, what if Altist? I genuinely just feel bad for him. He's just. I think that man needs some serious help. I was going to make a video where I tear into him a little bit, or a VOD. I was going to stream it on Twitch. But then I saw how far off the totem pole he's gone, and I genuinely just think, what if Altist has a serious mental issue and he needs some help? Because that song was put into port, there was much rejoicing, yeah. Yeah, okay, maybe I'll make a really stupid video about the Kuznetsov, but like Thomas the Tank Engine version. I'll call it like YouTube's kid-friendly Kuznetsov stories or something, and I'll get like big googly eyes on it or something. Uh, Hakim just hurts my brain. See, the problem with bread tubes, and this is the reason this is going to get taken out of context. The reason I like neo-Nazi YouTubers more than bread tubers is because neo-Nazi YouTubers will just admit that they're terrible people, whereas bread tubers will sit there and pretend they have some kind of moral high ground. Whereas neo-Nazi YouTubers will just say the horrible things they believe in, and you can sit there and go, "Yeah, you're a fucking asshole." But the bread tuber will sit there and pretend that they love, like they're just better than everyone, and that's the annoying thing. At least the neo-Nazis admit that they're neo-Nazis, so you can go, "Ew, go away." I'm just reading the chat because I've missed a lot of the chat while I was ranting. Sorry. Rick and Morty visit the Kuznetsov. I mean, I'm gonna put googly eyes on the big Kuznetsov when I eventually finish it. It will happen. But yeah, that is a thing I've always wanted to do, is to do live streams where I talk history about the thing I'm building. But yeah, I've done a collab with Stakuyi before. It's on Spotify. We did a podcast episode together. Don't have a link to it. It's on there somewhere. About a year and a half ago now. Yeah, like stuff like, I hate crimes against humanity. This is why crimes against Ukrainians are good. It's shit like that. It's so stupid. Wait, someone said Johnny Walker. What about Johnny Walker? I don't drink that. I drink better stuff than Johnny Walker. I really wanted to go and see the devs of Last Train Home this year in May, but I that fell through, unfortunately. I have actually played it. They're very, very cool. What's the flag behind me? Is an Australian sporting icon. It's the boxing kangaroo, which I intend to get a tattoo of eventually. I was thinking of doing it for my birthday. Getting myself a tattoo of the boxing kangaroo on my wrist. But it's green and gold, which is our national sporting colours, and national colours, which is based off of the wattle flower. It's actually on our cricket uniforms now. It's got the word Australia on it, so you know exactly where it's from, and a very angry kangaroo. So, yes. Um, I love Anno games. This is a massive failing of mine. I love Anno games. They're terrible, but I love them. Um, and my drink of choice is single malt Scotch whiskey. But I do like a good blend if it's a good blend. I mean, it's not like I like 40k, so I could totally Can you not? It's not like I like 40k or anything, so it's not like I could definitely do videos with a 40k involved. Um, but yeah. Yeah, that breakdancer is not something we talk about. Let's just focus on our cricket team, which is the best in the world most of the time. Welsh whiskey? Never heard of that. Would try it, never heard of it. 4 Corvettes against 7 U-boats actually sounds pretty easy because you get a lot of sonar pings back. They're good Corvettes, at least. Yeah, that's the problem I have with Ubisoft as well. I don't have just him. I've also got Robot Girly Man. He's here. Robot Girly Man is here. So I don't really play Warhammer. I just like to paint it. Eh. And I also have this guy. He's not finished yet. I need to dry brush the wings, but he's there. Magnus is there. Come on. Please land. Yeah, you're kind of good. There we go. I did put a Grey Knight in the Kuznetsov. I forgot I did that. Never heard of Welsh whiskey. I so would try it. Just reading Ark Warhammer without the racism. God, that would be funny. But yeah, no, I did. I do like painting and building models just without playing. Like if I'm intending on moving from Canberra to Sydney the next few years, and like there are a few people I might go and play some Warhammer with up there. But I genuinely love the painting. It's relaxing. The Grey Knight is sealed inside the Kuznetsov in 1/350 scale forever, so he's probably not alive. About aircraft models, look what I'm currently building. You'll wonder what that is. And yes, I do boats as well, because this is currently being built as well. I do live in Canberra. I fucking hate Canberra. But yeah, everyone's got the TLDR. The weather is terrible. I dropped the kids off at school this morning. It was awful. Oh, yeah, okay, so this is a really good question. What do I think of the USS Texas? The whole flooding its thing is stupid. Ships have done that forever. Firing on the up and down roll is a normal fucking part of history, but it is a very cool ship. And I will one day build a model of it in 1/350 scale. But yeah, no, really good question about sticking with military history topics. I'm going to show you what I want to actually make. Let me just find it. Because I just remembered I can do this. Alright, where is it? Scrolling. This is a video I intend to make. Well, I'm making. I've recorded it and I've got all the visuals for it. Now, the Australians here will know exactly what that phrase means. And it's something I really, really am having fun making. And I've had so much fun writing the script for it and recording it. And it's being made it's going to come out on the AFL Grand Final day. Link, I swear to fuck, I'm going to throw a ball at you. But yeah, no, that is something I'm making. Because, believe it or not, the Second Battle of Bardia started with someone screaming that phrase and thundercunting a Sharon football at the Italians' heads. But yeah, it's on the thing. Yeah, the Coast Guard video will be back up tonight. But yeah. It's the French cruiser sub that the US may have sunk on accident. Yes, that's it. But yeah, it's been raining a fair bit here. No, that's not NRL. That's AFL. The footage was fantastic. Dark Snake. I'm gonna put that video out. I mean, I know no one's gonna watch it, but I'm gonna put it out anyway. Yeah, pretty much nothing's gonna happen. The North Carolina versus. Don't do that to me, Phoebe. Don't do North Carolina versus the Richelieu. Don't hurt me like that. Yeah, everyone loves the Coast Guard. But yeah, no, the Coast Guard video will be back up in about 12 hours or so. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to put it out. I'm staying up till 1 o'clock. And normally the only reason I stay up till 1 o'clock is the other thing. Big center note. I kind of want to read this. Okay. Let's receive this. Dear husband, it is approaching the 12th hour and my stomach yearns for sustenance. I would implore you to make haste on your decision whether we embark on a perilous trek and brave the weather or seek the comfort of the meals within our abode. With love and hunger, your wife. Alright, well I have vouchers to get the Oscar Piastri burger from a local burger place, so I might go and get that because he got the podium. But yes, food will occur. Why does she ride to me like a Chelsea? I don't know. It's because she wants food. I'm gonna go and use my free voucher to get the Oscar Piastri burger. I do have a great wife. Fun fact. Where did I put it? Where the fuck did I put that? Oh, there it is. All the channel art that you see, like this stuff and the other stuff, she draws it all. She's an artist that doesn't get paid because I yell at her to do it and just throw cricket balls at her. I don't do that. I just ask her nicely. But yeah, no, she does make it a lot. Thank you all for sitting through my horrifically long rant. I'll get the Coast Guard video back up tonight. And yeah, no, I'll keep dropping cricket balls. Will you ever get to meet her? Maybe, possibly. She'll say hi one day. She was on the 24-hour stream last year for a brief period. But yeah, no, I'll get it back up. I'll keep going, but please, like I said, I'd play Rule the Waves. But yeah, no, please look out for smaller creators, particularly ones that are smaller than me, because they're the ones that are suffering the most. They're the ones that are suffering the absolute most. And also, domestic abuse does track restraints. Yeah, you say that, but she would count domestic abuse as what I'm doing right now by holding food away from her for like 10 minutes. It is a pink ball. I got it from the Donald Bradman Museum because I made my kids go to the Bradman Museum and enjoy it. Also the pink ball, because what Mitch Stark does with the pink ball makes me happy. And when I'm upset, I go and I watch Mitch Stark murder people with the pink ball because it's amazing. But yes, that was a short round. It went for an hour and 20 minutes. Thank you to everyone who donated. That I didn't expect that, so thank you. So yes, I will put more videos out, and yes, we do need to play Cricket Falcon. I mean, I've got the helmet, so like, just like, next time when you come down here, Falcon, or when I go over there, you just get the helmet, you stick it on, and just, yeah, have a cricket game. So I will catch you all next time. Thank you all, and I am going to do a cricket video. That's on the set goal list. God, I've put on weight. This thing's starting to get hard.